Drew Cutler grew up in Tampa, and not unlike a lot of other musicians looking for a creative community, ended up in Bushwick. He and his roommates wanted to find a venue for the kind of music they like and the kind they perform. And after looking around, they find it right in their own loft space. It's called Unit J, but today we've lured singer-songwriter Drew Cutler out of his lair and into our studio. Drew, welcome to BK Live.
Hey, nice to meet you folks. Hello.
Hey. First thing I got to ask, how long have you been in Brooklyn?
I've been in Brooklyn for about 8 years now, but specifically at Unit J, we've been there 5 years. Okay. You know, and I got to tell you, like when we first came in, it was not a place where you'd want to live. It was a giant empty warehouse. Yeah. There was barely any bedrooms, and there was just 4 couches in a triangle shape and like a TV. Friends. Yeah, exact, kind of like Friends, but a little shadier, you know.
Just a little shadier.
Yeah, okay. But slowly over time we built up the rooms, like we added the right roommates, and we built a stage, and we have shows there that host about 80 folks. So we have a party tonight that's going to play, I'm in a band that plays almost entirely Talking Heads songs. So we're going to do that tonight, which is like a fun sort of dance party. But we do all types of stuff there. A lot of it around acoustic music, like bluegrass, rock, folk, blues, stuff like that.
David Byrne is going to be here in a few weeks.
I know. I saw that, and I was.
BRIC Open Fest.
My PR person was like, "Hey, can you get us in there? Can you nudge? Can you like give them an elbow while you're on TV?
See if they can get us in too."
Hello.
But what do your neighbors think about all this? Are you the guys who are always getting the knocks on the door? Is everybody chill since it's Bushwick?
Yeah, the neighbors might be on, on sound.
We live in a creative community, so everyone in the warehouse does different stuff. There's some aerialists down the halls. Yeah. There's these kind of like raver folks that throw dance parties. So we communicate about it, and we're kind of saying to each other, "Yo, we have a party next week. Just letting you know."
Yeah, but I'm just saying, this is Brooklyn. It's New York. There's 1,000,001 venues. I mean, why do this in your house? Right. You know,
I love that question. That's actually a really good one, and most people don't exactly ask that. But I'll tell you what happens. Like, here's the thing: when someone comes to your house, and it's not only a venue, but it's your living room. It has the comfort, of your dog walking around on the floor, and you're kind of chill. But it has the professional sound of a venue. So it's like you're relaxed, but you're getting that intimate vibe. And so that specifically is a difference. So when you come to my home, someone has specifically invited you. They know us personally. You're in our living room, and they treat it with respect, and they give the performers that much respect. That's something you can't find when you go to Manhattan, and you get all sort of gussied up. Yeah. So that was.
But there's a lot of Brooklyn venues too, man.
Totally.
Well, on that theme, I want to ask you, what sort of venues come close? Like, what are some of your favorite places to play or to go and hear music that don't involve kicking people out of your living room when you're ready?
One of my favorite venues, which unfortunately recently closed, was called the Living Room, which was in Manhattan, and then it moved to Brooklyn. Yeah. So I really like venues. I also like Baby's All Right. I like places that somehow segregate the bar from the venue, like there's a door. Because something happens when someone grabs their drink and then they go in, and the door closes, they're like, oh, this is why I'm here. I'm supposed to pay attention to the music. And what happens is it allows musicians to get to this place dynamically that's like, it's real soft. Yeah. All of a sudden people are kind of, their ears are perked, If you go to a bar where there's a lot of traffic, you got people yelling, people that didn't even come for the band, stuff like that. So that's kind of what I look for. What about you guys? What's your favorite bars?
Wherever Aaron tells me to go.
I'm a lot like you. I look for the nice, cool loft parties, and you never know what you're going to get. But how do you just sort of describe your sound to somebody who's never heard you perform before?
I'm a songwriter, so I play acoustic guitar and I write folk music. Originally from Tampa, Florida. I've been in New York City for about 10 years. So if you like classics like the Beatles or the Stones, or you like Ryan Adams, I think you'll dig what I do.
Well, let's test that theory. You're going to perform an original song for us?
I am.
Take it away, Drew Cutler.
I'm going to tell you a quick story about this one. About 2 years ago, I had to take someone to the airport in Tampa, Florida, really, really early. I don't know if you ever had to be at the airport at like the flight left at 6 a.m. So you're up at 4. Yeah. And I didn't have anything to do, so I was like, all right, I dropped him off the airport and I just drove to the beach. And it'd been a long time. I don't know if you ever had a period of time when you're like, I haven't been to the ocean accidentally in like a year. Yeah. And you end up there and you say, holy crap, there's something therapeutic just about kind of being around a giant body of water. So this song's called Oceanside. got your picture in my memory. I'll try to keep it clean, but you were there and I'm here. Now there's this in between. Let's drive to the ocean side. Let's drive on and on the ocean side. In the wake of the election, I don't care, 'cause you'll be there and I'll be here. See, there's protesting everywhere. I'm on the ocean side. It goes on and on the ocean side. There's a wave, there's a wave, there's a wave of a feeling I'm healing. There's a wave, there's a wave, there's a wave of a feeling I'm healing. Drop a needle on the Paris. There's someplace always green. You'll be there, I'll be here. That says about everything. Yeah, you're on the ocean side. Life goes on and on the ocean side. Life goes on and on and on the ocean side. On and on and on and on the ocean side.
All right.
You said you wrote that in Tampa. I don't know. You might have been in Coney Island. You might have been in Coney Island. How do people get in contact with you? Just to follow you, Unit
Yeah,
J?
I'm easy to find. I'm easy to find on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It's just Drew Cutler. Make sure you spell it with a U. So Drew with a U. If you don't spell the U, you'll find a very different Drew Cutler.
And you're going to be in Florida performing soon.
Yeah, I'm actually headed this weekend to the Florida Music Fest. So I'm really psyched to be there. I was there last year. It's a really big festival in Orlando, Florida. So I'll be there playing on Saturday night. So that's something that I'd love to talk
Local
to
boy
folks about.
made good going home. All right, well, enjoy yourself. We'll see you when you get back.
Yeah, thank you.